everybody, and welcome to the Graveyard Mafia Elite Podcast. And today we got some exciting topics here, especially revolving around rank play and some of our recent experiences with Resurgence. Feel free to introduce yourself, guys. My name's Ice5.
My name is IKK4ZE on Twitch and YouTube. Happy to be here.
Don't follow him. He gay as ever, though. Oh, I can't say that. My fault. My boy is slow as ever. Let me rephrase that. He's slow as ever. But yo, what's up? What's up? It's your boy John Gotti. You already know who's in the building. I guess Canadian don't want to introduce himself. Shout out to my boy Canadian. Canadian. He just looked
Thank you.
Up. He just mad because he haven't got his make
Thank you.
yet. And we got at least
Don't back Canadian. He's just shy.
So shout out to my old head. He got
you know it.
like Bruce Willis got right now. He don't know where he's at in the world no more. So yeah. Shout out
Now
to
I'm looking for my balls.
Welcome to the GMFAE Gaming Podcast. And we are right in it. Let's eat.
Let's get it.
I am hungry.
I was looking for that.
Man,
I was eating.
All right, so I think the main thing that we're going to be talking about is definitely our experience with rank play to start off. A couple things that I've noticed. I don't know if you guys also notice. I don't know if it's because of how the servers and stuff are, or just because it's not optimized well. There's times where you'll be playing in the middle of the match, moving around, holding angles, you know, what you normally do in rank play, and it will just boot you. This happened to me. This happened to Gotti already. I don't know if it's happened to Case. He said he hasn't had any issues yet, but it's just something that we've experienced.
Call of Duty loves me.
Let me tell you something, man. I would never forget this, right? Stoner, we was playing control. Stoner was at the bottom of B next to the two trucks by the soccer field. And then I was on top. Because I noticed the way they was pushing, I couldn't be at the bottom with them. So I was like, all right, I got to hold angle. So I was up top where the window is. So I was on the roof, laying down, watching them. So when one boy went past the truck, I shot him and killed him. So that's when Stoner was like, yo, thank you, saved me. And then next you know, when I seen another person come in, I turned around, I went pop, pop, and then my screen went black, and it said kicked off inactivity.
Sheesh. Yeah, I've had a couple of people happen that happened to. It hasn't happened to me yet, luckily, but it's pretty annoying because the moment you lose someone in a game mode like that, you're pretty much chalked. Like there's nothing you could do to recover. You're literally 4 against 3, and it's a team-based game. So unless you have 3 people that are like sweating their asses off, it's super hard for you to try to recover when you lose a teammate.
That means you take that L, which then takes the SR. See, that's the problem too, though. They said, and this is from Cole from DK Dynamite, he said that supposedly with the ranking system, if you're the party host and you lose connection, then yes, you lose SR. But if you got no control over, like for example, no control over of you and of obviously being picked for that reason, like a dead bear or anything, it shouldn't be counting. So unless you're like the host and you're supposedly disconnected, it was supposed to only affect the host because apparently that was the issue that they was having before. People like the host would leave automatically, like pull the Wi-Fi cord or hurry up and turn the internet off. So they knew it was the host. So they made the host the ones that were getting in trouble. But it seems like even if you're not the host, you'll still lose SR, even if it's not your fault. Because come on, man, there's no way your system is telling me I was in activity. Come on, bro.
Correct. Yeah, that's fucked up. My biggest concern right now is, and not necessarily concern, right? But I guess the biggest pet peeve I have right now with ranked, because I haven't had that many issues, is the fact that once everyone loads into the lobby and you're waiting to select your guns, it takes 30 seconds to get into the game. If there's a player missing on either team, at that point, then the wait time is not 30 seconds and the wait time goes to a minute. And obviously, I don't have the information, but I would assume that that's because in the future they're going to add like they're going to allow people to join up after somebody drops off. But for right now, this shit's broken, and you're literally sitting in a lobby for a minute, knowing that you're going right back to the pregame lobby. It's kind of bullshit.
Well, that kind of helped us last night in a game we didn't want to be in, but it still sucked too.
And it's crazy because Resurgence is having the same problem as well. Like, I know Gotti and Stoner could attest to this. There's times where people just start leaving out the lobby, and because it's trying to find people, you'll be sitting there for like 5-6 minutes.
Yeah, that is true, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. For a
Fucking
game
off.
that came out, right? Ali talked about supposedly highly played, right? Yesterday alone, we had a nine-person lobby on Warzone, which I was fucking angry because we lost. We had a nine. But anyway, then it was another one that was only 15. Then it was one more, only found 20. And then it was one more, it was like 30, but that's close enough to that 52. But still, that's like small. You get what I'm saying? Like, and we would sit there for minutes, and people would leave for sitting because it's crazy.
Because it's just not loading up, so people get bored and they'll start leaving.
Exactly.
Yep. The attention span is 0. But
fuck, we was probably in one of them lobbies yesterday for a good 5 minutes before you got into a game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have something else. The ratio of S&D versus hardpoint and control is like 1-20. In one session, we literally only played one search and destroy match, and we played like 5 and 5 hardpoints and controls. Which, if you guys know me, bro, like I'm an S&D player. I need S&D.
Well, like I said, they should do it like the pros. If I recall, they used to do it like, was it search, hardpoint, control, and then it goes back to search or some shit like that? It goes,
yeah, you have a couple of them flip. It's hardpoint, control, search.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? That's how it's supposed to go. But sometimes, man, you'll get the same mode back to back to back, and I'll be like, come on, man, nigga. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I gotta work on control. I hate that fucking mode. I could deal with hardpoint, but I hate control, man. I really do, bro. That's like it's like right now it's starting to become to the point. It's about to be where borderline is. That's how bad it is. Like, it is so like annoying, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know. I would rather put prisoner or something as the third game instead of control.
Why did they add control?
It's always been a part of the core 3.
Yeah. It's always been. It's always been in the rank. It's always been in the pro stuff.
It's just, I think when it comes down to it, like you have S&D that's like in the middle, right? There's times where you be strategic and you hold spots, and then there's times where you push. And then respawn, it always forces you to move around. So yeah, you run around, get a few trades, and then you're in your spot for like 30 seconds or so. Right. But because you're dying so much, you're not really concerned about like holding an angle or anything. Whereas control is the complete opposite of the spectrum. It really encourages you to sit at an angle, pick people off, and hold a location. And especially like, COD's always been known for like an arcadey type shooter, running gun. If you're not somebody that is like able to just sit and camp pretty much, you're not gonna like control.
It does drive me nuts, dude, to sit there and just camp the whole game pretty much.
Yeah.
I like moving around some. Even if I don't move a lot, I like moving some.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And maybe if the ratios were more even, it wouldn't be that big of an issue when it comes to what games you load into.
But let's be honest, though. I like, I know we being nice and shit, but I'm about to rip Activision to shreds. Look, man, I understand rank play got a few issues, but how the fuck the rewards and benefits for rank play is way better than the freaking effing battle pass itself that you charging $20 for, and $10 is still not even worth it. I think that battle pass is worth $5. Let's be honest. That battle pass is turkey. I seen that reactive. I seen it actually in game, bro. You barely can see that shit.
I was going
You
to say,
can't see that shit on the shirt. In game.
I bet that's barely
No.
noticeable
Not
going down the
in,
shirt and
you
arm.
gotta hear me out. Hear me out real quick. Not in game, like looking at the battle pass and then looking at the outfit. Like in game, like in a match. I literally seen my teammate when he was playing Affected. Bro, I barely saw that red on that fucking shirt. And I saw just a little bit enough on the tattoo. But not enough that you can see the tattoo that is a dragon. The whole point of it being quote unquote reactive
It's supposed to
for
be
it to
stick out.
tattoo can light up, right? And then, like, you know, the tail of the dragon is basically going around the shirt, right? And that's how it's supposed to be reactive, which is ass. Because you can go to Battlefield 2042 right now, and there's a battle pass that has a real reactive bundle from head all around to the fucking boots, man. Like even the boots when you walk is reactive. So every time the operator is walking, that's an actual reactive pack. You're charging us $20, $10 for this gay ass bundle that's worth like $5, and your rank plate operator skins, calling cards, emblems, is way better than the battle pass. How? How is that even possible, bro? Like legit, I went finally back. I gotta finish that too. Cause I got 7 more days for that battle pass. I gotta get that stuff. I gotta get that done. Cause they got, oh my god, they got some crazy shit I need. Anyways, but yo, how a 2-year-old game still have better bundles than a game that's supposed to be revolutionary? Like I remember I remember they saying them type of words. Oh, MW2 is gonna be revolutionary. It's gonna be better than all the cars, the mechanics, the graphics. Oh yeah, you can any blueprint that you have bought, you can take that blueprint, that camouflage, and apply it to other guns.
Doesn't make no sense.
This and this. Game got bugs from when it started. Lies. When y'all gonna stop telling lies, man?
I mean, what
think
to
about
me
it.
is,
Go ahead.
how are you going to have the bundles like you did in Vanguard, man? I mean, they had a lot of badass bundles in Vanguard. And then the shit they're laying on us in MW2 is trash. Makes no sense. You go from having good bundles in one game to having shit.
Can I like
Makes no
even
sense.
with like think about it on Vanguard, even when with the generic operator skins,
Yeah.
they were still better than the generic operator skins that we get here. Yo, bro,
That's
like,
what I'm saying,
bro,
man.
I would load up right now on Battlefield just to show y'all people what an actual reactive bundle is supposed to look like. Like legit, bro. I will go to Battlefield right now and show you. Like Activision, you
Right,
are
I can go to Fortnite right now and show you a reaction.
and taking money from us, bro. On God. Y'all
Yeah, I
know
couldn't
what
get
y'all doing, bro.
Fortnite reactive. It's usually
Yeah, I
reactive.
feel like season 2 is worse than season 1. How can you? I thought when you got as a businessman, this is my model, or not really a model. It's more of a, I guess, common sense. A failure is supposed to lead into something successful. That means something that is a failure. Your job as a business is to correct that failure. Your new is supposed to be better than your old. You're always supposed to top what you did. Like even with like when it comes to consoles, when you had the PlayStation 1 was revolutionary. Then we hold on, you can't beat that. PlayStation 2 came out. Then we yeah, you cannot top that. And this is when we in the age of internet, Wi-Fi, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360. Xbox 360 was charging niggas $10 for fucking internet just to play online. When PlayStation 3 was like, nah, nigga, you just need, as long as you got internet and you can connect to the internet, you can play. You don't need to pay $10 a month. Revolutionary. Then we how can PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 top themselves? Here comes the 4. You they not doing that here, bro. Activision is not doing better than their lab.
Correct.
Case, what you think, Case? I know you want to talk, Case. My fault, bro. Had to get that off my chest.
Your mic's not going through.
It's a hot take to say that the game is not better today than it was last week before the new season dropped. Because although
Would
there
you
is a
rather
lot of
play
shit that's
Black
wrong
Ops
with
4
it.
right now and
No.
Blackout than this right
No.
now.
Actually, no.
Hell no. No, I'm saying you got a hot take there. I agree the game's not where we want it to be, but holy shit, no.
Bro,
Like it's definitely better than it was last week.
No, I guarantee.
Bro.
This is how I'm
Bro,
going to put it.
come on.
This is how, that.
Did you see season 1, tier 100? I pray.
No.
That
You
shit
can't
was better
compare
than
it.
that one.
I always say you cannot compare something that's 10 years, down the line compared to, the old ones, right? Because if you were to go back onto,
advertising. That's what they
yeah,
were
I
telling
understand
us.
that. I think the biggest issue with today's
that's the problem.
cosmetics and whatnot.
Activision a pass. That's the excuses of y'all. We buy the game still. We complain about the game, but y'all giving them an excuse.
I mean, there's always
They've
going to
been
be
doing this
people.
for how long?
Yeah, but it's like this every year. it's
Bro,
like
what? Black Ops 2 wasn't like this, man. I remember I could get
there's
a
pros
bunch
and
for
cons
$4.
to every single game.
I remember Black Ops 2.
Yeah, me and Wilson talked about that before.
Black Ops 2, we could get
Shots are good
crazy
and
ass.
bad.
So remember the bacon skin, the money skin, the Tron skin? You could get that shit for like $3.
Yeah, but I think the one thing that I'm trying to say is like you cannot compare today's model of gaming to back in BO2 days, right? Because if you were to play the game right now, play like 20 hours of it, and then go over to BO2, like from the original software and everything, and play for 20 hours, you're gonna say a lot of things that BO2 did wrong.
Look, I get that, bro. I know what you're trying to say, but I just think that the game, like, what they're doing is they're half-assing their game. They're making it 10% better than it was to keep us
4 years ago.
engaged because there's no other area.
I think the biggest difference, though, it's not really an excuse.
Sony, listen to me right now, man. Fuck Activision right now. Fuck Activision. Let Microsoft finish that shit. Bring back SETCOM. Bring back SETCOM, bro. That was an actual military game. That was the shit back in PlayStation 2 days. That was the shit right there. Sony,
I played PlayStation.
Fuck Activision. Fuck that shit. Bring back SETCOM. Y'all didn't revolutionize that to make it online. Bring that back. I'm telling you, I will fucking support that on everything, dog. On everything.
I mean, okay, so my counterpoint is this. My counterpoint is this, right? We're talking about, like, to your point right now, and you're not the only person that says this, that, oh, fuck this game, blah, blah. But, dude, there are other options out there, and no one's playing those other options. Battlefield 2042, whatever it's called, dropped, and it was supposed to be the next big thing. People played it for like 5 days.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be the next best thing.
And I was one of them. I did.
Yeah,
bro.
and people played it for 5 days, and then what happened?
It was buggy, bro, in the beginning. But now, if it wasn't for people that still play hardcore, they told me there's been a lot of updates. Now, that shit's fucking fire. Oh God, no disrespect. I understand I'm not the best player. I like the best player in Call of Duty. But goddamn, I was slapping niggas on Battlefield. I went live and I was dropping bodies like they was flies. Like I was really like putting in work. I'm like, how is this shit easier than Call of Duty? The merchandise, the even if you go to the store, bro. Listen to this, yo, what? They literally have a bundle, right? You know how like that little wolf drone that we got from on MW2. There's something similar like that, and it literally frost like snow frost on it, and you can see the snow frost like coming off of your body.
That's pretty cool. But I think the main thing is like the reason why there's so much hate towards the promises and whatnot that Activision made is like. One thing we do got to understand, we could definitely see from when pandemic times, when they had 2 games released, those were basically just designed to be money grabs. So they had open creative freedom. And now since we're out of pandemic, we have a game that is strict and has to be professional or, has to be the next big thing. And I think one of the issue is when it comes to cosmetics and whatnot, if it's not allowed to have that creative freedom, you're not going to have cool things. You're just not.
The other thing is, if you remember, when Modern Warfare 2019 launched, a lot of the bundles were not like crazy out there.
No,
If you remember correctly,
the end of the
when
cycle
Black
for it,
Ops,
bro.
when Black Ops came out, that's when they started messing more with like the reactive skins and the bullet tracers that were really weird and like that did a lot of strange things. They went out there with the bullet tracers more than they did with the skins. When Modern Warfare 2019 was like 1 to 2 years old. So whereas I understand where like some of the frustration comes for the cosmetics. Overall, I feel like right now we have rank play which does have some bugs. Fortunately for me, I haven't experienced that many of them. We have Ashika Island, which honestly makes the Warzone experience actually playable for me again.
Yeah, I like it.
Yes,
And
sir.
yo, I've been having a fuck ton of fun. The past week is probably my favorite week since Modern Warfare 2 came
Yeah.
out.
I know,
So-
right?
Which
I've
I
been dancing around the
agree.
living room. Shit.
I agree to that.
Casey, like, I've been dancing around the living room. Like, yeah, boy.
So I
Hell
guess
yeah.
the underlying issue is instead of like sprinkling it out throughout the game's life cycle, like, oh yeah, this game's about to die, so let's allow them to have whatever they want into it, so people buy shit before going on to the next game.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know if you played Case BG. I don't remember if you already said you did or not. But Alex, you remember? Yeah, y'all definitely. I know what I'm talking about. Remember the rank play system? Seeing what the clan is, like, all the clans, like they didn't even bring that over, and they talking about they was gonna bring that over, bro.
Yeah, I remember that, like the rank system and stuff.
From
Like,
Vanguard,
you know what I mean?
you mean?
Yeah, on
Yeah.
Vanguard, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that clan system was actually pretty good. I think that's the best clan system Call of Duty's had, in my opinion.
I
I
feel like
wasn't
that was
part
the
of any
best
of that,
thing,
but-
bro. I feel like that was the best thing they ever integrated. Let me rephrase it. That's probably the best thing that clans that they had really integrated, that really had everybody engaged. Because don't lie,
Right.
bro. Everybody when they saw that clans were fighting, like, man, even me, but me, Alex, and Stoner, we got burnt out, bro. Like, imagine having almost 100 members. And only me and Alex and Stoner was keeping us in the top 10.
Four
So you
fucking
asked Alex,
days.
bro. Alex was like, "Yo, you need to go to bed." I was like, "I can't, bro. Every time I go to bed, I notice we need to drop it." One day I remember I literally, my girl was like, "Look, you need to go to sleep. I'll run the 6 for you." So I was like, "All right, like, yo, everybody, I'm gonna try to take at least an hour to 2 hour nap max. My girl's gonna run the lobby. Y'all gonna just continue playing and winning." Not even an hour in, right? I can hear my girl saying, "Damn, everybody just left me." And what you mean everybody left me? Soon you left, they just started dwindling out. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I noticed we went from 10 to 15. I'm like, oh my fucking God, man, I gotta get up. Got up, smoked, got on, and I called Stoner. Stoner, you up? You already know he's tired, but he's up. He got to take care of his mom. He's like, yeah. Like, yo, oh yeah, I try to get some sleep. I can't. I need to get on. Me, Alex, I think 9 times out of 10 he has to work, so I can't get a hold of him until when he gets off of work. So I got to put all that work in the whole morning, then on the phone with him, and when he at work, he gets off of work, then still got to put in work with him. So I'm already fucking halfway tired, bro. And then I just had to give up, bro. After 2 weeks, bro, I just didn't care no more. I couldn't do it, bro. I was driving myself crazy.
Yeah, we basically had only 6 people keeping us in. What was it? The top. We were at, I think, 7th place at one point for this. I know some random clan came out of nowhere. I forget what they were called. You know which one I'm talking about. The one that somehow surpassed the second guy by over 1,000 points.
Matrix. I know you're talking about. The
Out of
Matrix,
nowhere.
They surpassed everybody. We was like, yeah, they hacking. They must be hacking. Team hacking.
I shit you not. That clan, nowhere on the radar for 2 weeks when we were at the top 15. And then we stopped doing it. We checked 1 or 2 days later. He fucking surpassed the second clan by easily 500 to 1,000 points, just like that.
Yeah, they just fucking like a fucking rock.
It's like it just made no sense.
Yo, welcome to the Skywalkers Esports. Shout out to Skywalkers Esports, GMFAE Gaming Podcast. Welcome, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know. I just want to say welcome to the podcast. We enjoyed the support. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If y'all new, y'all got questions y'all want to ask it for us to answer, don't be afraid to put the questions in the comments. It's a friendly area, family area. Babe, can you post that we're still live in the podcast? Put that in the gents. Maybe everybody don't see that. Put that in the also in the community channel. If you want to be close to the Graveyard Mafia GMFAE crew, definitely check out the join the community channel. The link will be in the description. But yeah, keep going, Alex. Go ahead. Or Case, whoever was talking about.
Right, so I think we talked enough about rank play. I think we should go over our experiences with Resurgent.
Yeah.
Bro, I fucks with that game, bro. I'm tired of getting second place, though. I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired of that shit. Like, I'm tired. Like every time we
Hey, you know,
Poor Gotti, man. We got that win right after he fucking got.
I don't care.
Yeah, you remember
I
this?
got 10-2.
he had
I
a
didn't feel
dev
bad enough
error.
not to tell him
and
about the win.
he got
Yeah, we caught that dub after that, though, right away.
Gotti, we just got that dub.
Oh yeah. He's like, I'm not mad, but I am. You know.
I don't care. I ain't mad.
He had to pull off a
I
10
was
kill
mad,
one
but I'm
in
not
the game.
because I went like, bro. I was 0-2, and then literally I seen when I looked down on Alex stream, I noticed it said y'all won. So I'm like, all right, now I'm not leaving this match. I'm about to clap these niggas. Pulled out the FSS Hurricane, and I was just dropping bodies. And I seen an invite from Stoner Icewolf, and I ain't joining it until I'm done this match. And I went and I just dropped 10-2.
Yeah,
Hey,
let his
I was like,
frustration
yeah,
out.
easy lobby. That shit was funny.
Motherfucker!
Of course,
Yo,
you
that
know,
ending.
I had to text him and tell him, hey, man, we just got that dub just to be an asshole. But
That ending was
Yeah.
insane, too, bro. That shit ended in the
I ain't
water.
gonna lie to you. I play
No,
better when
right?
I'm angry. Like I when we was playing ring play, Alex was saying some shit, bro, and I was, you know, and it never came into my to his live stream. It was like, yeah, like y'all need me to carry y'all. That right there alone made me fucking mad. So I had dumbass Alex saying bullshit out of his fucking mouth. That making me, he act like I can't hear him when he say little things under his breath. And then I got the claim member talking about, yeah, for me to join y'all so I can carry y'all. So yo,
I
the
could
next
put
game,
team
bro,
on my back.
search, bro. Man, I got like 15. I'm like, Alex, where you at? Obviously Alex he had a better KD because I died 7 times, but he died only 4. But still, like I had
And I
more
planted
kills
the
than
bomb.
him, and I was up top. So leave me alone.
And I planted the bomb, but it still gave you 25 more points.
I don't give a
Which is kinda
fuck, bro,
weird.
because I'm elite like that, bro. Don't make me mad next time. No, I really play. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I do play. I don't know why. I guess when I'm angry, I'm more focused. So I'm trying to figure
You
out.
lock it in, bro. You lock it in. That's what it is.
But, like, I'm trying to figure out, so what, I'm not fully locked in when I'm high? Maybe I need to stop smoking when I'm playing. Nah, that did never happen. I'm a
So I need my cope. But
like, yo, but like I'm dead serious, bro. I don't know why I do that shit, bro. And that's why I said I think that's my problem. I just gotta be consistent. If I can be consistent, bro, I'm good. Cause like you guys, Alex, man, on VG, I used to 1v1 people all the time. I don't do that shit no more. Cause I got tired of losing. I used to be very good at 1v1, very good. And now I'm just not as good. Maybe because I'm just all about this. I think, to be honest, maybe also I'm slacking a little bit because I'm trying to get things done for the clan business-wise. So, like, my mindset is just not really fully locked into, like, you know what I mean? Like, I know I'm saying I am, but I just think I'm not because just on the business side, I'm just always thinking, trying to do this, trying to do that, figure this out, figure that. And then no disrespect to everybody. When there's an issue, instead of going to, quote-unquote, the tickets, they want to hit me with the problem instead of going through the proper channel. So that gets me even more mad. Then they do it when I'm live. When in the booth, do not hit up Gotti when I am live streaming. Go through the proper channels. That's like other leaders, other board of directors, quote unquote. But hey, like that's not here or there. But what I'm trying to get at is I'm so focused on the business that I think that I'm trying my best to not focus on that shit, bro. Like I be trying to push this shit, but it's so hard to not focus on that. So I don't know, man. Maybe I'm making excuses. I don't fucking know. Maybe that's just me. I don't know, but I just gotta focus and be more consistent with my gameplay, and I think I could be best with anybody. Bro, Alex, you seen me drop a 1v6, a 1v5, a 1v4. You seen me clutch, nigga. Yeah, you already know what I can do. But I'm just not consistent. I just gotta be more consistent.
Yes. What?
Hey, what? No, you didn't know what to say after that?
No, I'm just thinking. Just thinking that everything you said. It just kind of goes down. It falls down. It comes down to like delegation. I feel like, and to your point, like you haven't really had like a steady. I mean, you got like your inner circle, right? And so I think that bringing in the new members that we're bringing in, including myself, is gonna allow you to be able to de-stress a little bit more.
Oh yeah.
Just as you continue to build like more infrastructure of people that that actually give a fuck and care enough to like be there to back you up and shit like that.
Oh yeah. I think
Everything's
it's gonna get a lot better for a fact, bro. You know what I mean, bro? I think, to be honest, like I said, like I said, we talk about everything on this shit, because this is technically gaming, because we talk about clan stuff. Like I've learned over the years, bro. You just, you gotta trust the people that is really going to really want to do it, and then the window not really. One, I learned not to just give anybody a leader role now. Like I've been knew that, but I'm just saying, like I'm the type of guy like Alex. I like to give people chances. And people fuck it up. That's why Alex was surprised when I recommended you. Like, yo, Case just reminds me of a Kevin, of you. And he was like, what you mean? Like, I could tell. I tell him, hey, we expect you to do A, B, C. He's going to do A, B, C. And he, you know what I mean? And he could tell he's knowledgeable. He's very smart. He knows what needs to be done. And we need more people that's one, not going to tell me, yes, I'm right, but then talk shit behind my back and leave the clan and say, hey, this is why I don't like Gotti, but you just told me at my back. You're going to tell me, hey, Gotti, like, I ain't going to lie to you. I just think that we should not. That's something that we should not go through. We should definitely try to, you know what I mean? And that's what I need more of. So when we talk to Alex, like I said, it's hard to find y'all, but, but it is what it is. And, I gotta, obviously I've learned to be a little bit more smarter, how to do things. Yeah. I'm still growing, bro. I'm still learning.
Yeah, I mean, life is the best teacher, bro. Life is the best teacher, and you only continue to learn. And at the end of the day, I think the most frustrating part can be the fact that you think you're in the gaming business, but you never stop being in the people business. And when it comes down to like, right now we're like at 120 members, something like that, right? Like that's 120 personalities that people have to be able to maneuver, and it's not always the easiest, especially when when all of us are pretty committed sometimes, and people are pretty competitive, and sometimes it's hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and all you see is like me. So I think it just comes down to being able to try to persevere, and to your point, like find the people that you can rely on. And you're gonna get burnt, but at this point, you've been burnt enough to where like your screening process is probably higher than it's ever been, which is good, because now you're actually.
I ain't gonna lie, we get an invitation from Call of Duty. People going out there saying they're gonna have to go through an actual process, an application process. They're gonna need to send clips and everything. Like, you know what I mean? Shit, dude. Like, where do you see really, right? Case, what you think, Case? Do you see GMFAE going above 300 members?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's honestly, I feel like that's a short-term goal. I don't think that's a long-term goal. I think that's something that's super doable, like in the next 3-4 months.
No, go ahead, Case. Keep going.
Yeah, I think it's super doable. I mean, people are pretty committed, and there's people out there that game by themselves every night, and are pissed and are tired of playing with randoms, and are hoping and waiting to be a part of a community. So, dude, I think short-term goal that's very doable.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Can I pinpoint you for that case? Yo, Alex, I want to make a speech for the people for this. I don't care if you do it or Case do it, somebody do it, and I'm gonna just give y'all probably like, what you trying to say. I'll just kind of like describe it, and y'all just put in y'all own words and shit. But like, one thing I do notice I noticed the people that we had brought in, they have been playing with randoms, and they still are part of this clan. They still come and show up for the CDL tryouts, the practices. Just think about it. I'm not gonna lie, bro. The problem I was having before, I wasn't finding people like that. They would get butthurt, and then they would leave and say, "Well, Alex, Black is one of them. Oh, I wasn't getting invited. Nobody wants to play with me." Leave and start his own clan. You know what I'm talking about, Alex?
Yeah, I know.
Like, I feel like now we're starting to find people that is all in, and we can find more. They wouldn't be playing by themselves. We need more of that. Like I said, and I think, to be honest, and just something I'm going to bring in the meeting tomorrow, I think we need to have leaders to start running sixes, start running lobbies as they recruit. So if they got like 4 people or 3 people, leave at least a spot or 2 open to bring in that recruit, especially if you got a requirement to do 3 recruits that week, you know what I mean? Or pick a day that, you know what I mean? Because you don't need to recruit a whole 7 days. You know what I mean? You talking about, you know what I mean? You talking about you got a whole week to try to recruit them 3 recruits. So you just got to pick, 1 or 2 days out of the whole week to get 3 recruits. So you could be running 6s. I think that's something that would be smart. You know why? Because then everybody's getting played with. Everybody's not playing with random. You get what I'm saying? And I think we got enough leaders that should be happening. Now, if you're in ranked play, look, I understand if you're in ranked play, but you should be in 4 then. That means there should be 4 GMFAE members. Because then you can't complain that you're playing with random. That's your choice.
Right.
Exactly.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, and honestly, like, there's so many people that have come in since I've come in that are super active in the chat
Alex,
too.
remember that for tomorrow. You got to bring that up too. Leaders running 6s and shit, please. Case, I know you probably gonna remember, but I'm letting my board of directors know.
Yeah, and honestly, I feel like I don't think that's an unfair goal. Honestly, 3 people a week per leader. That's 12 people a month for 3 months. That's 12 times. That's 36 people in 3 months per leader. That's what would make it super doable.
Yeah, and then like I said, it might not be 3 a week all the time. Like one week, Alex might say, "Hey, bring me 4," and then one week he might say, "Bring me 2." One week he might say, it's not going to be like, "Hey, bring me 10." No. That's just not happening. We're not that stupid, but we might say, "Hey, bring me 5." You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So like we just trying to keep people engaged and really work. You know what I mean? So obviously, we might pull in 1 month. We might pull in just 1 month alone 20 people, depending of how Alex give it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that 300 people is doable. I think that's a lot, and I think we need to definitely start following policy. That's something I'm gonna stress over tomorrow. So that means people that want to become leaders. I think the people we have now is set, but if we want future leaders, right? I think you gotta be in the clan for 60 days. You gotta show the will. Like, just show. Actions speak louder than words. I don't want to hear you. "Oh, I'm all about Graveyard." I heard that from Spartan. I heard that from Humble. I heard that from Tater Dog. I learned that from Bravo. I'm not Bravo, Broskio. I heard that from I know I got a lot more. I just can't think of Soul, Noise. ARF. Lord Cerberus, Miss Kitten. I can continue going on and on and on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we just, bro. Like, you know what I mean? We need this. Now it's time for us to really show people why we Graveyard Mafia elites, bro. You know what I mean? Like the stuff that we're doing right now, I want to be able to do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we doing podcasts. This is bringing awareness, not just the Skywalkers, but it's bringing GMFAE notoriety. We're giving people advice, opinions on guns, metas, news, this, that. Like, right now, we're not the best, but I think the more episodes, the more shows that we do, the more that we're going to get professional. We're going to get better at this. And I just think, bro, the sky's the limit for us, bro. And like I said, I like the core so far under me, like my board of directors. I really see, I can really trust y'all, really, really trust y'all. Like, I really see, like I told Alex, when I go on vacation and I leave y'all in charge, I expect y'all to do it how would Gotti do it? And then if it ain't gonna work how Gotti would do it, obviously yes, I want you to go on your intuition. You know what I mean? Because it's all about trust. I'm trusting y'all because I've never really done that. I trust y'all. And like I told Alex, I definitely trust y'all. And I think, to be honest, I'm trusting y'all a lot more. And I just don't want to get fucked over, but I trust y'all a lot fucking more. A lot more. And, you know what I mean? I just feel like the sky's the limit for us, bro. And I just want all of us to eat and get the bag, bro. I want Alex to finally get affiliate. I want Stoner to then get affiliate. I want to really help the people that's all about the graveyard mafia. It's all about the cause, bro, the growth, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have it, bro. We have the foundation now. I got rid of that recruiting department. That jump was drawing. But, you know what I mean? I think, man, I don't know what to really say, bro. I just think that, I just got to say, if people just do what they do, I know, like I told Alex, I could finally do more. Like, I could do a lot more. Alex could definitely do a lot more. It's just hard to do a lot more when you already doing a lot for other people. And, bro, man, stop playing with me. I'll email Gatorade tomorrow, try to get that shit, G Fuel, baby. I'll stop playing with me. I'll get something rolling on that, bro. Because, like I said, bro, if everybody can do their job, I can get as many sponsors as I can, bro. I'm a good salesman. I know how to talk, bro. Oh my God, I know how to talk, man. They hear me talk. They hear me. Hey, Mr. Barry, how you doing today? My name is Mr. Feliciano. How you doing today? Hey, how you doing? You ready for this? Meeting? Yes, sir. I'm ready for this meeting. I would never. You want to hear this crazy? When I did my first sponsorship with Amp Energy, this is no joke, bro. I literally got asked, so how's the weather over there? Where you from? I was like, it's lovely. It's nice. It was cold yesterday, but it's beautiful.
My phone died. I'll be right back with my laptop.
From, sir? How's the weather? Where you at? He said, it's good. I'm from we say Santa Monica, California. I'm like, oh, you living good over there, sir? He's like, no, I'm living tremendously. I'm like, okay. I was like, yo, I was like, oh shit, I'm talking to some big guys. Like, oh, sorry, I was having a knot in my stomach. Like, bro, like, when you go through stuff like that, bro, you can just see the vision. That's why I've been doing everything on my own for so long. Now I don't need to. That's why I said Alex, he's not gonna, like I said, he can't do everything because I'm gonna need him to be with me in these meetings. You know what I mean? I think it'll be good for him, and then also it's good for everybody because now everybody's seeing what everything is, everything that's going on. I think Alex would benefit. It would benefit also Alex too. Like, it would just make him feel like, okay, the board of directors, he see what the claim is going, the direction that it needs to go. He's part of the bigger calls and decisions for Graveyard, which he should be because obviously he's the head of board of directors. So, you know what I mean, bro? I just think that things are starting to come from fruition. I don't want to speak too soon because, things like that happen. I mean, not going to get real quick, but...
I'm glad to stay good.
I feel bad for the people that didn't stay, bro. I feel bad. I told them to trust me. I told them to believe in me. But I also want to thank the people like Bravo, Bucky, Rebel, Obvious, Demonic. I can name a lot more. That's with the Mayhem. There's a few left that stood since day one. And then there's people that been here through the drama, the bullshit, as Mud, Rage, Stoner, you know what I mean, Canadian, all of these people that been here still through all this shit, bro. I appreciate it, bro. I can't wait to really them to be like, damn, like, I was here. We went through all of that, and now GMFAE is like up top. It was well worth it, bro. That's what my goal is, bro. I want this to be well worth it to everybody. I don't want this to be a waste of time for nobody. I'm 30 years old, bro. I could be in the office at my moving company. I don't have to do this. I want to do this. That's the issue people don't realize. I don't have to do this. I want to do this. I'm dedicated to do this. I am dedicated. Really am, Case. I'm all in, bro. Like I said, I know I can't run the clan like I run my moving business. I understand that. That's something I'm still learning, bro. And that's something I still gotta balance. And that's like what Alex was telling you before that he's trying to teach me. Because like I said, my moving business, you think I'm saying, man, Yo, crash my fucking truck, nigga. I don't give a who you is, dog. I'm yelling at you. Call the man. Go ahead, child. Go ahead. Who you gonna call, nigga? Man, you gonna be at the unemployment line. Like, stop with me, man. I mean, look, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to, saying all that on live stream. So I had to beep it out.
I like that, bro. I like that.
so, but like, you know what I mean, bro? Like, I'm dedicated, bro. I really am, bro. And I just want more people to understand that this is a process. This doesn't happen overnight. It didn't happen overnight for FaZe. It didn't happen overnight for Optic. Like, I understand, like for me, I've been doing this for 4 years now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's just because I was learning. My first year ever having a clan was trusting too many people. Got fucked over, bro. I had problems, arguments, like drama, bullshit. At the time didn't know how to really build Discord. Then I had other people that helped me build this Discord. You know what they did? They locked me out of my own Discord, kicked me out, started this whole Bobby. Remember, babe, Flame and Mint with Blue? Like, bro, literally, bro, was like, and then send me a server invite to a board of directors call. What? You kicked me out of my server, and then tell me you want to have like a meeting to talk.
That's crazy.
That don't make no sense. And then the second year I've been through this, I ain't gonna lie, I had a lot of leaders, bro. I had 19 leaders, bro. And that was not the smartest thing to do. And I got fucking played. And then obviously the third year, which Alex met me in, I kicked out some pedophiles out of my clan, and they didn't have a name change token, so the name was still locked down. So when they was running lobbies and people noticed they had a different clan tag, but they recognized the name lockdown, they was like, "Hey, why is your name lockdown, but you got a different clan tag?" He was like, "Fuck that clan, they all pedophiles," not knowing that I kicked them out for being pedophiles. So, bro, we went through the whole 3-4 months of that. Had to change our clan from move. Then I had to, I'm gonna tell y'all why I get very like, I'm not saying, oh shit, my
His Wi-Fi kicked out.
Yeah, bro. Like,
God.
he was like, "I'm gonna tell you something," and then he said, "Just like,
Can y'all still hear me? Y'all still hear me?
Yep.
There you go. Hello, y'all hear me?
Yep.
Hello.
We hear you.
All right. So my fault, Keys. So where I was at, okay. So this is why I have trust issues a little bit with people under me. So remember I mentioned about Lord Service. So he was like, "Yo, man, there's some rules that you might need to change, bro. Like people feel like they shouldn't not always rock the clan tag. People feel as though like, hey, they should, even though a person left for how can I say this? Left for like this drama problem, stole money. Like he they still my friends. Like I understand he basically did you dirty, but I'm still cool with him. He didn't do that to me. That type shit, which is kind of messed up in my eyes. Because why would you want to be cool with somebody that stole money from one of your best friends and did your friend? If they quote unquote your best friend as well, why would you why would you allow that? And then so I changed my John, I changed policies, and then guess what happened? So one of my young boys, my young Bucky, they tried to recruit him. So I told him I want you to be a spy. He joins the server. And the same people that told me I should change my policy, that I should do this, I should do that for the benefit for Move, quote unquote. Our name was Move, which stands for Master of Vengeance Elites. I'm a great. I know how to get some good names, by the way. I'm just good like that. Anyways, and all of them people started a whole new clan, was in a whole new server. Was offering people in my clan leader roles, was making people leave out of my clan, and they were still in my clan and my server, sending them to their new clan.
Panhammer.
Yeah.
There's a lot of scummy people out there for sure, bro. But hey, the fact that you guys been doing this for a while, the fact that you've like learned from everything, bro. Like, I remember when the day I joined the server, I'm like, whoa, what the fuck is this? Like, I'm in other like discords, like for Stone Mountain, for Tim the Tabman. Dude, honestly, I don't think there's a more like elaborate Discord I've ever been a part of than this one. Like, you guys have everything like so well like divided up into segments. It's crazy.
Is that
So
right?
Yeah,
I think,
because I like to be organized. You know what I mean? I like.
Yeah.
Oh shit, my phone just vibrated itself. But yeah,
Oh, you got disconnected.
that's fucked.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, I feel like that's such a good pull. Like when I was doing the like the ad video,
it's a
I think it was so good.
a podcast, man.
I
Yo, can
think like
can y'all
the fact
see
that we
Stone
actually
in a
offer
minute?
like loadouts and shit, it actually works out.
Hold on, I'm trying to get
Stoner
fucking
said his
Stoner.
phone was gonna die and he was gonna get his laptop.
That you guys can add me.
Oh,
There it
Jesus.
is.
Well, I don't-
I feel like we're
let me
the
hurry
Brady
up. How do I
bunch
get
right
rid
now,
of
bro.
this?
Everyone's like
Oh my
moving like
God.
in the squares and shit.
The Brady
Hey, yo, Case. Wait until tomorrow's meeting. I got something for you. You're gonna like.
Ah,
the
shit.
Brady bunch.
They're very, very motivational. I'll show you where our clan is exactly at, and where we're gonna be, and how how close we
All
are.
right.
Fuck yeah, bro. That's what's up.
Yeah, Canadian does all the research comparing the
But,
esports teams
what I was
to.
He's the
saying again?
analytics team. I like
What
it.
I was saying again?
It was about.
Oh yeah. So I remember. So Case, on to you. Like yeah, bro. Like I like to be organized, bro. I don't like having everything all over the place. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm weird. I like things color coded. I like you know what I mean. Am I
That's too bright.
lagging or something? No, I'm not lagging. Okay, like so I like bro.
No,
Like,
you're
I like
good.
things color coded, organized, and systematic, bro. So like you know what I mean. Like I don't know why I always been like that, bro. I like things organized and shit. So I always been like that.
I mean, that's good though, because like
Sorry,
especially
guys.
when
I'm
you
gonna
have
be a
a
little
server
dark.
with
'Cause
so
I've
many
got a little
people.
bit of a headache.
True. When you have so many people in your server, you need to have some type of control like that. Otherwise, it's just gonna be
Yes.
like mayhem and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like the
Yeah,
guy.
cause I ain't gonna lie though, bro. Some of them people servers be simple. They be having a gen, a few channels, and that's it. My shit is like everything.
Not mine. Not mine. I promise.
Pulls up.
I go to pro teams servers on Discord, and they have some crazy stuff on there. They have a lot. The pro teams have a lot.
Well, guess what? Guess what?
I would never pull up Case's stream real
Guess what?
quick. I mean,
So
his Discord. I would never.
That's fucked
not
up.
just me out with the protein, right? To help us find some
Bullshit.
protein for Skywalker. Since you want to mention that, I need you to help out my girl to find more bots that add to the community and this clan server just to brighten it up. Give her some ideas.
Okay, I can see what I can do.
That's cool with you? Because she needs help ideas. Because Alex, he it takes him 10 years to find just to be like, oh yeah, let me let her. Like, come on, man. Slow ass.
Hey,
You're supposed to be
you
hitting
know,
boys
I
with
still-
racers and you.
I still do tasks, bro. Just like you always ask me to do shit when I'm trying to sleep.
That's most shit about myself.
I shit you not. Like he's like, oh yeah, could you update all this shit for Skywalkers? Good stuff to do.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you even said yourself that we were gonna get some sleep before the podcast. So I wake up and the first thing I do is like update the family tree in the community.
No sleep for you.
It's like
I'm
no,
all about business. That's why, bro. Can't
No
sleep
cookie.
if I'm up about business.
true. I do like nachos though.
You ugly.
Dude, I'm dead sexy. What are you talking about?
Do you guys mind if I talk about one thing before I head out?
No, you can't do it. You ain't allowed to do it. Can't do it. You're forbidden. Can't do it. Nope.
Wait, did he just say he was gonna head out and now he's black screened right now?
Wait, can you see me when I go to my notes?
I see
I
this
don't think
screen
so.
right now.
Damn, okay, I can't go to my notes then. I wanted to talk about Flinch today.
Flinch.
Flinch within Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I'm sorry. You're gonna see black screen. I need my notes.
I need my notes. We're gonna see this man switch back and forth from his notes to camera screen, and we can't hear him at all right now if he's talking. It's great.
Oh, I don't know what to do then. I don't know what to do. My
give
notes
us
are
give us the overview. The overview.
Okay, well, basically, I think what I said was that flinch is everywhere and no one's talking about it. You got a perk, you got multiple attachments, you have ammunition, you have so much that flinch. No one talks about it. When you go to your SMG or your AR and you want to go and change the grip, right? There's about 3 to 4 options: recoil, speed, flinch, and maybe something else I forget. Yes, and you skip over flinch pretty much almost all the time. What some people do, and people don't study it or know what really it does. And when I went to go research it, it's actually pretty crazy, because a lot of you die times when you're like, my aim was right on him and I was shooting him, but yet he shot me. And then you watch the kill cam, his aim is on you. So you both are aiming at each other. You both shot at the same time, but you're wondering why you. And mechanically within the game, when you're hit with shots, let's say ammunition, and you're dealing flinch shot, you're decreasing your pro players, your enemy's accuracy. So that guy is supposed to be accurate is now not accurate anymore because bullets wasn't past you because of the flinch, but yet you're hitting him, and that's what I've been trying to figure out in the last couple weeks. That a lot of the pro players now are using attachments, not all of them, maybe just one, and maybe even the perk itself, but they are starting to use flinch attachments. When I go look up recommendations for builds, there's now starting to see at least one attachment, because that people are starting to notice it. Because when you're going around a corner and you're going against a pro player, right, and you both accuracies are on point, what's it going to come down to? Maybe you both have the same SMG. So again, what's it going to come down to? Mechanically, I think flinch is what's going to be the last stand on everything. Because I don't know. That's what I have to say about that. I can't see my notes. I don't know what else to say.
No, it's
Yeah, I
definitely
mean, honestly, the only time I've ever thought about flinch is like when I use a sniper. Like I figure I might add some like flinch control, just because I figure like it helps you be more steady. But I never really thought about the things that you're saying.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, and I think it's crazy too, because like you don't think about it, because like the sniper rifle, because I'm expert in sniper rifle. The reason why we put an attachment for flinch is because in game it has so much flinch when you get shot.
Yeah.
How much you're zoomed in. But I guess it's good to highlight it for these SMGs, LMGs, ARs, because if you just have like maybe 1 or 2 attachments that increase the player's flinch, then yeah, they're gonna hit outside of the hit reg boxes.
Yes.
Just slightly.
But that slightly could be enough for you to win that match, that game, that gunfight.
Exactly. So it's definitely something that now I'm gonna look into.
Right, that's what I was thinking. Now I'm going to have to check it out.
Just a tiny bit. Look into it. They have ammunition, perks, multiple attachments, and I forget one more thing. But talk here. Let me go look at my notes.
God forbid.
The notes.
He went to
big notes.
That man's going to fucking go to heaven with a goddamn notebook in his hand. Like, okay, I was on this cloud for 5 minutes. Okay, now I went over to that cloud for another 5 minutes.
And then, I talked to this random person that died.
Right? That asshole that let me in the gate again.
Anyways, I think that's my topic on flinch, but everyone should research it, because it's definitely something to look into. I feel like that it's missing out. People are looking for anti-recoil and ADS, and that is it. There's skip over the flinch. One more thing I did want to bring up, you guys are going to love, and this could be for CDL too. I found a video on it, and it's every Call of Duty soldier is right-handed, which means they aim to the right more a bit. So when you're peeking around a corner, let's say you're peeking left, the enemy's going to see you first before you see them. They're going to see your left shoulder before you aim at them. It is why sometimes you lose aiming left into when you're using your sniper into a fight down the hallway. But when you're peeking right, you're going to get that picture right away when you see his shoulder. And I've tested out multiple times on Raceway when I'm maybe aiming down that one middle part. I decide to go to the right side and peek right. And when I do that, I get the shot first all the time. But when I do the other side, I'm always getting shot at first. So I don't know. That's something to look at. Every
Angles.
college, yeah, something to look at.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man. The peeker's advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I never know how to use it. I'm always like, okay, I'm peeking. This is good. Shit on.
You know, I've never paid attention to that.
Your head literally like it's like PUBG.
Oh, it's
Your head
so-
moves. Your head
Yeah.
moves side to side basically. And when you're aiming right and you're peeking right, you get the first shot, first aim because you're there. But when you peek left, your shoulder is going to stick out first before your scope. And you'll see it in video games. You should research it. But that's the only two topics I really wanted to talk about today. So thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Alright, so we are officially at the 1 hour mark. For the people that don't know what we went over some of our experiences with gameplay. We talked about some planned stuff over the years, so a little bit of history of Graveyard and where it was to where it is now. And we did dabble a little bit into some technique type stuff with angles and whatnot. And we talked a little bit about resurgence. But I appreciate everybody that joined the live stream. Welcome. I know it's a little bit late, but I appreciate you coming in regardless. If you are somebody that is interested, every single Monday we do this at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 Central Time. If you have topics you want us to go over, you got some clips, some possible scammers, some information for us, we can talk about them on the podcast. We go over anything relating to Call of Duty and possible up-and-coming games. But thank you, everybody, for joining by the live stream
Oh
today.
yeah,
and
we
I
might
hope you
have
all-
Case do like on gameplay for y'all. We might have that in the background for y'all upcoming podcast. Y'all might see some gaming gameplays from Case himself.
Let me see. Can I do that right now?
He pulls it up.
No, this nigga's too. But
There it is. We're
Yes.
dropping, boys.
But yeah, I think that concludes it.
Okay.
I'd probably say going into next podcast, we might talk a little bit more about Warzone once we play it a little bit. Because the experiences with researchers has been pretty pleasant.
Yeah.
Not going to lie to you. So,
I've been having fun.
exactly, and that's all that matters. But thank you, everybody, for joining by the live stream. And I hope you all have a wonderful night. Bye-bye. Got his big-ass forehead.
Fuck